Stream, going out for a 35 plus mile bike ride. Legs are feeling strong today. I went ahead and switched up my mount on my phone, and now we have this black bar across the top. That's actually the phone mount getting in the way, so I'm going to find a stick or something to push my phone down a little bit more so this black bar is not sitting up there. This mounts way better. I put it in the middle of my handlebars and I can tilt it all the way down, tilt it all the way back up. So I have a lot more ability to move this mount around, which is great, but we got to get something to push the phone down with that black bar up there. Yeah, it's going to be a hot ride. It's going to be very hot. It's already like 80 degrees right now. High humidity. But I feel great. The wind while I'm riding is really cool. It feels really crisp. So that's good. Also, my gears are still 100% messed up. Like a bad cyclist, I did not adjust them. I mean, I did a little bit right before I started riding, but I'm actually going to have to adjust it back because I messed up the gears. I think I did spray them down with WD-40, and then I put some 3-in-1 oil all over the gears and the chain. So I'm hoping that's, but yeah, it's going to be a good ride. I can feel it. I got 2 water bottles today, 2 big ones. I got a new water bottle, which I'll show you guys in a minute. It's a Camelback water bottle. I don't know if you say Camelback or Camelback, but it's BAC, I believe. Maybe it's BAK. I believe it's BAK. Camelback. Everyone thinks it's Camelback, like the back of your body. Also, I definitely have my headphones Bluetooth to my phone. So let me know if that first downhill. This ride only has a couple of downhills on it, and they're very small, like that one. So if you're someone who's interested in long hills, don't come with me on this bike ride. We do not have long uphills or long downhills. Let's check this case and see if I can flip the camera around. Highly doubt it. It's even worse than the last one. So I gained the ability to put this phone mount, which I'll show you guys in the halfway point. When we stop, I gained the ability to put my phone in the middle of my handlebars, but I still don't have access to my rear-facing camera. So I need to get a mount that has rear-facing camera. Not look happy. Shout out if you've been chased by dogs. Hello, Bomble. I can't read the name. Bombi. Hello, Bombi. I am horrible at names, and I don't have glasses on, so B-A-M-B-I, Bombi. All right, what's up? Going for a 35-mile bike ride. We may push it to a 42 or a 50-mile bike ride, depending on how my legs feel. This is the second bike ride that I've been on since my legs locked up on me a month ago. Maybe in the legs right now. Do not want to. Holy crap! Holy crap! Chase my dog. Chase my dog. What the frick, people? What the? This dog was like an inch from my ankle. Whoa. All right, there we go. Already putting the legs to the test, people. This is wild. Gear shifting is fucking terrible. I want to say don't buy a Specialized bike because this is ridiculous. I cannot see gears on the Specialized bike work. It's just crazy. I took it into the shop. I had them quote unquote fix it, and they fixed one of the problems. The chain was going off the derailleur, so it was popping completely off. They fixed that. Now I can't shift more than 2 gears on my rear derailleur. If I shift it up to the third one, it pops back down. My gears are so bad right now. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I literally have 2 gears. That's it. Wow. Which is fine. I'm one of those people that I kind of like it. And I'm like, you know what? I'll take 2 gears. I'll make it work. Luckily, this is flat land. So I asked my wife, I said, what should I do? Should I go for a bike ride or go for a run? She said, go for a bike ride. I said, sold. Going for a bike ride. I'm like the worst at making decisions like that. It's kind of funny. Like even right up until I left, I was like, should I be going on a bike ride? I think anytime you get hurt while you're cycling or running or doing anything, it messes with your head. You get a little bit confused. And you're like, I don't know if I should be doing this. All right, we got another downhill. It's really small. But you got to take every downhill and just accept it. Oh great, I got a call. That's Bureau. Let me pass. So now these cars are trying to be nice. For this guy. And 9 times out of 10. But in that situation, any faster, I would have had a long time and I would have had to slow down. Welcome to the. Thank you for the great job. Thank you. We'll be doing a 35-mile bike ride at the minimum. We may go 250. We may go 42. I have 3 loops that I can choose from, which is good because my legs are problematic these days. I'm also trying to upload video to YouTube. So, video uploading. I'm running Strava. My live and I have my Bluetooth earbuds in. So, we'll see. I started off at 88% battery life. Last time I started off at 100, and I think we got down to 40. So, we'll see. But last time I did not. Up a hill, people. Oh God, the gears are so bad. I'm pretty sure what I did to adjust a minute ago Wow, that was a horrible reconnecting. That took so long. That was wild. T-Mobile is not the best. They also lie on their phones. I think they go down to 2G and they don't ever tell us. I think they use some software tricks to make it look like it's at 4G, 5G. 99% of the time my phone is at 5G. And I'll tell you what, it's not always cranking out 5G speeds. So I think somehow they're doing some trickery with their software to make it look better. All right, we're going over our first bridge over White River, beautiful White River, Indiana. You'll see what I just went over. Could be wrong. All right, a little bit of downhill right there. That's my lovely phone mount. Blocking some of my kids. Man, it's so hard to test out your gears on the lowest gear, on easiest. You feel like you're just spinning your legs in air, like there's nothing there. I'm trying to go to the easiest gear to see if I can't manually push these gears back in the opposite way I'm going. I don't know. Maybe it's okay, that's funny. At the top of my gears, what up, school bus? At the top of my gears, or skip. It's right in the middle. You're like, yeah, you are not going to get full service, sir. About dogs this whole ride ever since that dog chased me on the beach. I hear a dog barking. I haven't been chased by a dog. Last night I got chased by a dog. Just a few minutes ago I got a dog, so I don't know if that's a bad omen. I don't know what that means. There's too many stories of people who have to do something. They miss on signs telling them not to go. And then they die. They kill or they fall off the cliff. And all the signs not to do it. Those stories. So a dog chases you right in the beginning of the ride and shifting right. You start questioning, should I be out here? What does it say? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm too crazy, so I should be just fine, but it's funny. Yeah, my gears are shifting all over the place. That's possible, like 16 hours a day or something crazy like that. I was driving Uber. I was putting so much traffic. Right. Yeah, when I was driving for Lyft in particular, that was the last driving job I did, was Lyft. I was driving like crazy. When I was driving, they would give you bonuses if you hit a certain amount of rides per week. A $200 bonus. Bonus you $200 a week if you hit like 100. I think it's like 100 rides a week, which for some people is really hard. For other people, it's not. For me, some weeks it was easy, and then other weeks I was going on a Sunday, just desperate to get those. Because there's nothing worse than being like one ride away. I remember I was one ride away, and I hit midnight, whatever cutoff was, and lost $100 bonus. I was so sad. I was like, this is terrible. So Lyft really, when I was driving back in 2017, 2018, they really pushed work as possible because they were competing so hard with Uber, which I was very happy for. I was like, okay, I'm getting a nice paycheck from Lyft. I was also driving in my car for UPS. I was an independent contractor, and that just made me out of state a lot. So I would drive to Illinois, Michigan, Ohio, Kentucky. Sometimes they would send me all the way to Missouri, and I would have to deliver packages there. There were always computer parts. Big companies, yes, would basically house all of their parts. So down or a server part went out, they would send me out with the part. They would install it, and I would be the mileage going there. I think I was getting paid like 50 cents a mile, which was really high. And doing Lyft as PS. So I was either picking up people or I was picking up a package. And you know what? Sometimes I just talk. No, I remember it was really fun because I'm always talking. So I would turn off Lyft. I would go pick up a package, do like a 3-hour drive, 6-hour drive. Okay. Last. That's cool. It's not a dead zone. You guys are all gone, so it may still be glitched for you guys. Made it across to have to stop. 2 people let me go. Just keep going. My YouTube video, I'll probably have to be in the live stream. So we'll see. I think when everything goes super smooth and your life, shake it all up a little bit, want it a little bit more. And I think that's the beauty of starting something new. When you start something new, basically starting off as like an infant, and you're trying to figure out the world, figure out the tech, figure out how to get everything set up. And I think live streaming is definitely my new path. But I'm always going to make review videos, upload them to this channel. So don't know, I make a bunch of different review videos and upload them a couple times a week. Usually 1 to 3 times a week I'll upload a video. I've been uploading for 5 years now, which is just crazy. It's crazy to think that right now, and I've been uploading as long as he's been alive. That kid definitely has an eye for wanting to make videos, or at least he's trying to be just like me. So he's literally like, I'm going to be exactly like Dad, or maybe he thinks he is. I don't know. My 5-year-old boy is funny. Anyways, I upload tech videos, house product videos. Months before, that was funny because everybody started doing at-home stuff, and I'm just sitting there like, hey, I started this channel. I changed my name to At Home with Lucas before the pandemic hit, so not a pandemic channel for sure. I mean, the pandemic definitely helped because it forced me to not drive anymore. So I stopped driving, and so I was at home for months. It was just worry about the pandemic and edit videos. And I think that allowed me to really focus on building a foundation of editing and a speed uploaded that really stuck with me to this day. So as much as the pandemic was terrible, I owe a little bit of my videos a lot of stuff that we haven't really fully figured out. But enough of that. Let's get back to the bike ride. My gears are shifting so terrible right now. Like, I'm literally worried for my body because every time you skip a gear, you can just crush yourself on your seat. Absolutely terrible. So, all gears are basically out of whack and skipping all of them. So I'm losing the 2 gears I just had. So I'm probably going to stop and try to do a manual adjustment. Yeah, there we go. It's skipping crazy. They got the bike, said I left gear 3 different ways to help adjust for the rear derailleur, and I've never figured out what the hell he was talking about. So sometimes I'll just shift it just to see. Oh man. side windows and was swerving. That was kind of scary. It was literally over the double yellow. Text while they drive. Funny how. Never mind. Yeah, back to the bike. Gear shifting is getting dismal. It's literally dying on me as I keep riding. Don't buy a specialized bike, people. These things are terrible. The gears do not shift at all. I'm down to one. I've literally lost all my. This is terrible. This is terrible. Just madly shifting through all my gears right now, trying to once again fix this problem that not fixable. Shout out if you're like to spin on the bike or if you like to pedal hard. I go back and forth. Sometimes I think spinning is just not getting anywhere, and I'm annoyed. I'm like, ugh, my legs are moving fast. Bike is moving slow. So then I'll just start shifting the gears harder. In hopes of getting more speed. Just always very focused on the speed, how fast I'm going. If I feel like I'm slowing down, I'm like, ugh, this is terrible. A water bottle, Cannondale insulated podium. I think it's called the insulated podium. It's supposed to be a squeeze water ball. It's a little bit stiff right now. It's brand new, but I like the fact that it has a lock. You don't have to lock it. Because it also has an anti-drip. So you could choose to lock it if you want. I'll let you know by the end of the ride if I love or hate the water bottle. That'll be our review. I'm still shifting. I'm skipping gears. Yeah, it seems like whenever I put pressure on the gears, they start skipping. Also, I'm sweating like crazy. I'm sweating more now than I have the past few rides. I wonder if eating a lot of dairy and keeping up on calcium makes you sweat more. It'd be funny. Trying to check my battery percentage. Actually just thick air. So Indiana has this funny thing where the air will just be super thick. No, I guess it is blowing on the cornfields. I'm finding out that this is called feed corn. It's running me right now. I basically just let it dry out, and then they feed it to the animals, which I guess you're not supposed to do. So shout out to Indiana for their feed corn. Now, it's not good. I'm riding along and I keep hearing Strava. I have Strava set up with a certain ringtone. That's the Roadrunner. Which means someone is live following my Strava. So that's kids in the comments. See my Strava stats. So go ahead and check that out if you want to see how this ride went. In terms of stats. Morning! Those are some old people. Those are old people on bikes. Basically just going to hope that the sweat evaporates off the glasses. Because if you wipe the sweat, you're going to end up with twice as much visibility loss. So I learned that lesson the hard way. You either have one drop of sweat or a couple drops, or your glasses are fully smeared. All right, we're coming up to our biggest downhill. I think I can I get downhill around 32, 33. All right, I'm hitting maximum speed right now. I just realized I gotta stop my water bottle off my bike. Okay, luckily the screws are still intact. That's good. We're stopping. It is so hot. Oh my word. All right, we're gonna look at this. You see those screws? Completely loose. I don't know what's doing with those screws, but that is wild. This bike also came without cup holders, so that is what I did. So that is all on me. That's not on these guys. I guess I did not lock it down all the way. That is wild. Yeah, let's see if I can get that in there. If I can get it finger tight, we're good to go. Yeah. All right. That probably vibrated loose over the past 3 bike rides. Also, I always had my smaller water bottle back here. There we go. Okay, finger tight, we're good to go. I got my heavy boy. This is my old one. Oh gosh, I might have to fix that again at the halfway point. And then there's the new water bottle up there. Let's check this guy. Yeah, that's solid. So I did that right. I don't know what happened over here. That should not be so loose. That's crazy. Here's my phone mount for you guys. So this is the bottom down here because that's where you charge your phone. So I'm just going to flip this upside down like that. And then I can slap my phone in and it shouldn't have anything blocking the front-facing camera. So let's give that a try. All right, so it goes in like that, and then you just push it like that. Oh, that is golden. Wow. That is crazy how much better that is. Yeah, this mount allows me to tilt it down like that, so I can tilt it all over the place. Wow, okay. So I fixed that. Let's get back on the road. We're probably halfway to our halfway point right now, which is funny. Oh yeah, let me mess with the gears. So I'm gonna try to mess with the gears too. I'll just show you where I'm at. I'm literally across the bridge. Got a giant dump truck coming. So what I did was I adjusted that screw right there. I did it 3 clockwise. So now I'm going to do it. So now I'm going to put 3 counterclockwise. I have to be aware and start turning this because that's gears. So I'm just like sort of assuming that he did something to this. So now we're just going to go hard the other direction. And we're just going to cross our fingers that everything is going to work out fine. So it's either going to get way worse right now or it's going to get better. And let me tell you, it was basically terrible, people. Like, I was popping gears like crazy. So here we go. We broke down on the side of the road during our 35-mile bike ride. I wonder if I can fix my glasses as well. This is just going to be the let's fix everything bike ride. Oh man, it's boiling hot out here, people. Like, when I stopped riding, I was like, this is absolutely terrible. But I hope it's fun for you guys to see. All right, I'm not going to tilt my head down because I don't want any sweat getting on the glasses. Look at that. It literally is dropping everywhere. All right, back on the bike. I wonder if this is going to be too low now. I can adjust that while I ride. All right, here we go, people. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, now my glasses are completely gauzy-eyed. No, wait, that's smoke. There's a fire going over there. I think that's what's happening. I don't know. All right, people. Back in it. It's so funny how you can see all of me now. Like, before, it was completely messed up. You could only see, like, that much of me. Woo! All right. Let's check the gears, see if I fixed it. It's definitely feeling different. I think I fixed the gears. I'm going to keep an eye on my water bottle, of course. Wait. I should change my channel to At Home with Paranoid. Because that's life, people. Oh, man. Let's check the battery percentage. Now that my phone's flipping around, I can see. Well, touch line. All right, we're going to take it off the brightness. We're going to drop this down. So we're at 61%. So I still want to see you guys, but the battery is 60% battery. Check my YouTube mode. Oh, we're close. We're close, people. Very close. I'm hoping that when my video uploads, we will. The battery is crossed. Also, is that just my glasses? definitely take a microfiber cloth with me, or those glasses, those little throwaway. You just tear up those swabs, clean off all that, back at it. I'll definitely do one of the two. That is for sure. One of the two. Oh no, my water bottle's already shaking again. It's too heavy. All right. 82 degrees. 82 degrees. It says it feels like 88, people. It feels like 88. Wow. All right. There's hot dogs out here, people. Hot, hot, hot. Wow. Sweating like crazy. Sweating at this point. It's got me a little bit worried. Just a little bit. We'll see how we do at the halfway point. Which it's only the halfway point if I do the 35 miler. If I do the 50 miler, it's close to a quarter. I think the halfway point is like maybe 20 miles. Yeah, it's about 20 miles. So maybe it's 18 miles. I don't know. But I've never wanted to get to the halfway point more than I do right now. Also, I ran out of Cliff Bars. Amazon was being terrible, not wanting to ship me them until like it's coming up Tuesday or something. I was like, are you kidding me? So yesterday I had to buy Cliff Bars there. On Amazon, I think I got 12 bars for $12. So I lost 2 bars, no big deal. Because now I have a Cliff Bar at halfway point. Forgot my banana again. I usually take a banana, a Cliff Bar, and some of my daughter's gummies. Mott's gummies, that is. I think that's the name of them. Mott's. Really hoping we get to the halfway point and there's not homeless people living in the bathroom. Maybe because it's a Friday, the city officials will come around. I told them to get out of there, but I don't know if you've ever been to a public restroom and it just smells like cigarette smoke, maybe some other smoke. And it just looks like someone's been living in there. It's just really gross. Because you're like, on one hand, you're like, okay, I get it. Homeless people need a house too. But it's kind of selfish of them, you know? They're basically saying, I'm more important than the rest of the public. And there's a lot more of us than there are of them. You know? There's a lot more public who are trying to do the right thing. So they're just living in there. You're just like, okay. Okay, that's the third dog. That one didn't chase me, and the one before didn't chase me, but the first one chased me. So we've now seen 3 dogs. We're not counting the dogs we saw in the fence. So we've seen a total of 6 dogs today. I don't know if that's a bad omen or not. Okay, someone said something. Let me see if I can read. It said, up and keep going. Also keep your happy. Thank you. Parents happy. Okay. Yes, by keeping myself alive. Yes, that's happy. I get it now. Thank you. I can't read your name. I have my glasses on, and my sunglasses are covered in sweat, grease, so everything's foggy. So I can't read your name. I'll try. Nope, can't read it. Sorry. Thank you for the comment. Thank you for the comment. Yes, I will stay alive. It's the goal. Every day you wake up, just live, wake up another day. As someone who's only 37 years old, I have a lot of days ahead of me. A lot of days. I'm one of those people that I believe if you can imagine your life and how it comes to an end, I imagine old age, I imagine a long life, I imagine a very happy life, a very fulfilled life. And I stick with that. Every day I stick with that. Old age, long life, that's my end. It makes me feel really good. It makes me feel good. I feel like I don't have to worry about things. Even though I do worry, I'm paranoid, I'm always thinking something's gone wrong. But I go back to that, it makes me feel good. So, what we think, what we project out, is usually what we get. So if we project out a positive, look for that positive. I am sweating bullets, people. It is cooking hot. The thing about cycling that's so weird is that you're constantly going through the wind, so you don't feel as hot. Like right now, it does not feel like it's 88 degrees. It feels more like it's 72, 75. But you're definitely sweating like it's hotter than that. So, also, people who cycle in super hot climates, do you guys wear like long sleeves and layers, or do you guys go out like us Americans, short sleeves? You know. Also, I'm now wondering if your guys' comments come in because it's been glitching so much and reconnecting. I wonder if YouTube has to load the comments that come in real time. Okay. Alright. You know what? The halfway point is right there, people. Probably got another 5 miles. It feels like it's been a lot longer to get to the halfway point just because of all the stuff that happened. But also, somewhat feels like we're getting there faster, so that's cool. Maybe I'm cranking a little bit harder because everything's going wrong. Also, this halfway point, they ran out bikes. I'll show you guys that. They also have a place to push the bike up to work on it. So they have like a little bike rack that holds your bike like 3 or 4 feet off the ground. And then down at the bottom, there's a tool that was connected to a cable. So you could use the Allen wrenches to tighten up the bike. But the homeless people, whoever, decided they need the Allen wrenches wrenches off. They stole them all. There's not an Allen wrench left. This is the second time I've come to this halfway point. I needed a tool, and I won't get one. Someone stole them all, which is just it's just so funny. Because I remember when I was a kid, I was definitely not a good kid. And I probably would steal the Allen wrenches off of the public bike rack. I probably would. Probably just for fun, because I was just a punk kid. And a thrill was a thrill. So, it's funny how in life, when you grow up, you start realizing that the things you did as a kid, they come full circle. You start off as a kid doing crazy stuff. You get older, you become a parent. Boom! That crazy stuff starts happening to you from these punk little kids. They steal stuff out of your car. They play music way too loud. You become the person that as a kid you didn't like. I remember as a kid being like, oh, these old people always telling us we're doing things wrong. And then you get to be 37 years old, you go, you know what? I just want to sleep sound through the night. I don't want loud music in someone's car out front waking me up. So, yeah. Alright, there's the halfway point. Let's see if we can get across the street easily. Sometimes there's no cars, and you could just basically go straight across the street. But it's a Friday. It's probably 11 o'clock, so some people are going to lunch. So, let's see. Let's see if we can make it across. Alright, this is going to be fun. Oh, we got a car turning left. Alright. Out, trigger the red light, so all I have to do is sit here for a minute, hope the red light triggers before I fall over. Alright, let's see if this works. Yep, got it. Okay, did it. Alright, pop the foot off. Okay, full shade, halfway point. Woo! Okay. Oh. Let's see if there's any tools. All right, I'm going to check out the tools. I don't think there's a single Allen wrench here. I was kind of hoping they would add more to here, but they did not. Yeah, I don't think I can use a single one of these tools. That is not going to tighten up my situation. Maybe this one will, actually. Maybe. Maybe I could use that. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so the idea is use the flathead to tighten up the Allen. No, that's not gonna work. Okay. That was a fail. All right, we're moving. Okay. I cannot get this to flip around. Come on, flip around. Oh no, I think I got sweat on my screen, so it's not gonna flip around. This is definitely the bike ride from hell. It's not though, it's a great bike ride. But things are going wrong and it's kind of comical. All right. Under my shade tree. All right, let's take a look at the bike. So this is my bike right here. This is my Alez. And everything's great about it, except for the gear shifting. So that's the shifter right there. Absolutely terrible. Do not buy that. I'm almost positive it's not something I'm doing, because I had a professional try to fix it. They said they fixed it and it still doesn't work. My screws are coming loose over here. You can see just how loose they are. My finger tightening did not work. So we're just going to be finger tightening once again and crossing our fingers that it stays put together. This one is very hard to get to. The good news is I can just drink all that water bottle and take all the weight away. Those are the bikes over there I was telling you guys about that you can rent. So that's kind of cool. Oh. All right. So we're going to be drinking a lot of this water to lose some weight. We basically need to cut weight on the water. Yeah, if that water bottle's empty, I'm not going to worry. I'm also going to try to clean these off again. They are just covered in sweat. All right. Oh God. They're on the ground. Oh, this is going to be gross. Watch. Oh, that is so much sweat. Oh, man. All right. Let's get out the Cliff Bar. Someone's honking. Someone's hungry. When it's lunchtime and you hear people honking their horn in their car, you know they're hungry. All right, let's try to put this back in the mount. Let's see if we can get that in there. Push it up and then drop it down. That's not bad. So I'm under my shade tree right here because I'm pretty sure there's people living around those bathrooms. And I don't want to be in any enclosed area where people are living, because that's kind of terrifying. As I always say, you got the good homeless and you got the bad homeless. But you don't know until you get into the wrong situation. All right. Going for the Cliff peanut butter. That's my go-to. Some of these taste really good. and some of them taste like chemicals, and I don't know why. Comment down below if you also think Clif Bars taste a little bit like chemicals. I'm just gonna turn around. There we go. I would much rather be facing the people over there. All right, so we've had so many problems with the gears, the water bottle, the sweat, the phone. But the one problem we haven't had is my legs. My legs are solid, people. They're back up and running. Awesome. If you follow this live stream, you know that I was dealing with some spazzing, cramping legs. I don't know if you ever had that happen to you, but it's terrifying. It is seriously terrifying. Let's check the Strava. Oh, this is funny. Now I can't hit the multitasking at the bottom because this mount has such a giant forehead on it that now I can't swipe up from the bottom of my screen. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, okay, 17.5 miles. That is my halfway point. We'll probably do 35 miles today just because of the heat, but, and it's kind of late. I usually try to get out between like 9 and 10 a.m. Today I got out right around 10 a.m. So if I get out at like 9 or 9:30, then that's awesome. But I was trying to upload that video. Let's check and see if the video is uploaded actually. Yay! Video is uploaded. Check our battery, 50%. So we're at 80%. So we should finish this around 30% battery, which is okay. We should be able to make it. I want to show you the building here. It's kind of cool. I just realized it's mimicking a train station. So you can see right there, Shelbyville. It's mimicking a train station because there's this really cool iron bridge over there. I think it's iron. I'm not sure. But I didn't think I was going to eat the whole Clif Bar. Normally I eat like all the way until the very end. But I guess I was more hungry than I thought. Sometimes you start eating and you're like, I'm not even that hungry. And then other times you're like, I'm starving. All right, we're drinking the water. We've got to make this lightweight without having to force ourselves to go pee. I do not want to have to stop to go pee. You know, I just realized, I don't know where these people actually ride the bikes that they rent from over here. I kind of assumed that the railroad track had a trail. No, it doesn't. That's weird. I have no idea where the trail goes. I know that there's a trail that goes out that way, but all right, back on the bike. Let's see if we can't clean these off again. Yeah, they are looking terrible. I guess you can't clean sweat off with sweat. My shirt is covered in sweat. All right, let's go. All right, we got to go off-road to get back on road. Supposedly I have gravel road tires. Oh, there's the pathway over there. I guess I've never seen that before. He's a bumpin', he's a bumpin'. Wow, it is so busy right now. That is crazy. I'm gonna have to run. I'm gonna have to run this red light. Red light runner. Breaking the law. All right, there we go. Back on the road. I fixed the gears, but they're shifting good. There's a slight possibility that my boy just cranked the little finger all the way to the right, clockwise. So I cranked it back like 5 turns. Now the gears feel really solid. There's also a chance that because the derailleur is so crappy, the vibrator loose on its own? Don't know. All I know is I'm thankful that my gears are staying solid right now. It's not popping all over the place. Yeah, it's Friday here in the States. I usually try to get at least 3 videos uploaded, but the video I uploaded yesterday was not approved to go live, so I wasn't able to publish it, which is really annoying because my channel, I need to have those videos uploaded weekly, keep it alive. But I get it. You're dealing with a company. You can't just upload the video whenever you want to get that approval. So, but I always try to do the most unbiased review as possible. I feel like if the product is terrible, I'm going to tell you it's terrible. I also feel like if there's anything good in the terrible product, I'll also try to find that, because I think that's important. Just as much as it is to say, here's all the super negatives, I also have to point out maybe why it could be a positive. But yeah, most of my views come from people searching products. I end up watching my review. So I started doing the live stream, trying to get more people aware of my channel, trying to get more subscribers. And I don't know if this is the best way to do it, me on a bike, huffing and puffing, or me going out for a shaky, bouncy run. I did turn stabilization mode on my phone. So I went into my phone settings and I turned on stabilization mode, which I normally don't turn on because I feel like it messes with the framing. So I feel like with the front-facing camera in particular, it will do this weird thing where it messes with the framing of the shot to get the best. There's another dog. Wow. I guess it's just a day to look out and see a dog. Just a dog seeing dogs. Yeah, so I went into my settings, turned on stabilization mode on my camera app, Samsung. So we'll see if after this bike ride and then after my run, whether YouTube Live is utilizing the stabilization mode or not. When I'm running, I'm almost positive it's not. Well, I had stabilization mode turned off, so yeah, it'll be interesting. Checking into the battery, 45% battery. That's not good. That is not good. That's a lot of battery. So we've used up exactly half of our battery since we started. So been out here for an hour and 20 minutes. We have about an hour left. So yeah, this will be interesting. My whole phone may just completely stop. I don't know, we'll see. I also have no idea if YouTube Live is actually picking up my earbuds and my microphones, or if it's still utilizing my phone. We'll find out after this ride though. The last ride, if I was far back like this, they're hitting me. So, also there's a lot of clatter. My phone is bouncing around. The microphone picked up a bunch of phone vibrations. So if you just hear my voice clearly right now, we're working off the microphones on my I have 6 microphones on this I know it's so bumpy. My phone is like, doesn't understand the orientation. The gyroscope is all messed up. Alright. left up here. Let's do this thing, 35 miler. No, we're definitely not doing a 42 miler. Maybe on the next bike ride we'll do a 42 miler. Trying to alternate to long rides, medium rides, short rides. That way I'm not putting my body under the same exact strain every time I go out. That's kind of my goal. This is about the moment, the last bike ride, that my legs started to feel a little weird. Right now they're feeling solid. Good as gold. Good as gold. Yeah, so it's funny how the first half of this ride was a bunch of chaos, a bunch of little problems, and I just kept going because I just had a feeling that it was all going to work out. So I always follow my feelings, for good or for bad. I just do it. With cycling and running, you're always going to start off with some little hurdles to get over. It's not until you get past the halfway point that you actually get moving and you really start to fly. So let that be a lesson. You start something, it's all problematic, it's all terrible, but you have a good gut feeling, just keep going. Just keep going. Let it work out. It'll all work out. But, on the other hand, if you have a bad gut feeling, turn your ass around and go home. God, I'm sweating bullets. Wow. I am sweating bullets. Luckily, so far, it's all been blowing behind me, so that's good. Definitely smash that like button if you can hear my voice clearly. That'll tell me. Or comment. Just say, I can hear you. Comment if you can hear my voice clearly or if it sounds like a bunch of wind noise. Just comment or hit that like button. One of the two will tell me. I also had to turn my screen brightness all the way down. So, oh my God, that Tesla just almost ran me over. Literally, either that or they're trying to pass that car. They literally had to force the Tesla over back into the lane pretty aggressively, like the autopilot is. After me. Comment if you like Tesla or not. I think Teslas are great, but I can see their faults. But the thing that I love about Tesla manifesto Elon Musk made years ago, I think it was back in 2014 or maybe earlier, he said that I'm making Tesla in order to shake up the car industry to get them to understand that the future is electric, not gas. And so for him, a win is when another car company produces a vehicle that's better than his. That's a win, because that means he did his job in making the auto industry change. And I don't know about you, but all I see are other car companies making electric cars. So love the guy or hate the guy, he definitely knows how to get shit moving and shake up things. So that's awesome. That is awesome. All right, back to cycling. Legs are feeling strong. My butt is feeling a little bit sore right now. Just a little bit. Battery life is at 42%. And yeah, I'm really thinking about getting an electronic shifter for my bike. I've heard a lot of good things about the electronic shifting. And with the way my shifting is going right now, and how absolutely terrible it is, I think the only solution is to get an electronic shifter for the bike. So comment down below if you think electronic shifting on bikes is good. I know it's new, but I can get one for like $600 on Amazon. So, you know, also I just realized this is a little bit of a hill right here, which is quite funny. Okay. Holy bananas, we got a semi. Holy crap. You guys can see what I just saw. Just a tire coming right at my face off the back of that semi. Holy shit balls, people. Holy shit. That was close. I could have just been squashed. I really could have just been squashed. That was an old guy in a semi, in like an old semi. He was taking that turn. I don't think he was supposed to take that turn. Wow. If I was literally like 20 seconds faster, he probably would have seen me and adjusted his turning, but that was crazy. I literally made it out of there with an inch to spare. Alright, let's focus, man. Let's focus. Yeah, smash that thumbs up if you can hear my voice clearly. The last time I was on this road, I said, don't like driving on it because of these semis. Here we go. We got the semis. So on the weekends, there's no semis. Saturday or Sunday, this road is pretty safe. But throughout the week, huge dump trucks, semis, just a bunch of cars. So it's a smooth road, but it's packed full of people. Focus. I have to stay as far right as possible right now because those cars that are thinking I'm either way. Not too close to me. But if there's a lot of cars on the other side of the road, it's basically just dangerous. Alright. Okay. I think it's almost time for gummies. I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. I want to get off the road first. I never like eating or drinking in these plants. There's too much to focus on. Passing by the swamp. Hashtag no alligators. Thankfully. It's probably as warm and as humid as Florida right now, but because we get the cold weather, we don't have alligators. I really wonder how that works. How is it that the alligators are just down south? Did they also come up north like humans did? And then they went back down south? Did they tell? Hey, there's a garbage truck. Shout out to the trash guy eating the trash salads on TikTok. I don't know who that is. It's pretty funny. Makes these trash salads. Okay, I can officially not see my screen. This is funny. I need to turn the brightness up a little bit. Yeah, it is funny. Alligators just stay in Florida and they're like, we don't go any further north. We don't try. So you got birds migrating. You never hear about alligators migrating. Let me know if you understand what I'm saying. If you have knowledge, comment. That'd be funny. I know alligators migrate. Because the birds migrate when it's cold, if I'm not mistaken. So they're migrating to mate. And then because it gets cold, so they just leave a climate. And then go to the next. I think I could be wrong on that. I know that the butterflies, monarch butterflies, they all travel to one spot in South America. And that's where they mate. And then they have a baby who grows up, and I think it takes 3 generations, so 3 years, before those monarch butterflies make it back to the United States. If I'm not mistaken. I saw that on one of those birth shows. Alright, we're going to some more water. I am realizing these bike holders, they only want water to go in a certain way, the water bottle, which is kind of annoying. I didn't know that. Maybe I need to switch my background. Alright. Road. Water's ahead. More in the middle. Roads are so bumpy on the right shoulder that you almost have to ride in the middle of the road. Which is a little bit sketch, but I've never had any cars honking at me, so I must be doing something right. did have a lady during the pandemic when I was riding on my old road. I was doing my 24-miler on this hilly road. And I guess I had been holding up traffic for a minute. I don't know. I was just riding. She got so mad. She like screamed and yelled at me out of the window. She went driving by. Flipped me off. I didn't hear a single thing she said. I just heard noise. And then I ended up passing by her again. And I swear to God, she almost tried to run me over. Like, it was weird. She was really pissed. Really pissed. I was like, wow, someone does not have their donuts. Yeah, there was a Dunkin' Donuts up there. That's why I say that. I'm just assuming. Alright, back to the bike ride, people. Probably 20 miles in, 24 miles in. Which means we have 10 miles left to go. Pretty flat roads. Most of this ride is flat, a tiny bit of elevation, real simple rides. Somehow, once again, I did a spin bike yesterday, and a bike ride today. I don't know how that keeps happening, because my wife doesn't tell me when she's getting off. She's having a day off. She likes to just wake up and just not go to work, and then I go, "What time are you going in?" And she goes, "I'm off today." I'm like, "Oh, thanks for telling me." I had no idea. Shout out if you have a wife that does not talk to you. I love my wife to death, but that lady either hates my guts or just simply does not ever want to talk about anything, ever. So, it's one of those things where you mess with your head. You're like, okay, is this just married life? Is this just normal? That I end up with a wife that doesn't ever want to talk. I mean, she talks, but if she had her choice, it would be staring at her phone and not talking. So, I don't know. She does work a job where she's talking to customers all day in retail, and I've heard that that's soul-sucking and can really make you not want to talk. So that's kind of what I chalk it up to. I'm a stay-at-home dad who makes YouTube videos, and I don't talk to anyone. I talk to my 11-month-old baby boy, my 3-year-old daughter, and my 5-year-old son. Those are my people that I get to talk to every day, 5 days a week. It's funny being a stay-at-home parent because sometimes you're like, okay, I'm a stay-at-home dad. When do I get my day off? When do I get my flowers? When do I get my day of recognition? I know there's Father's Day, but it comes right after Mother's Day. Kind of like an afterthought, like, oh crap, I have to do something for them. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm an emotional person, so if I let my emotions take control, it'll make it be a wild day. But I think that's something that you have to learn to work with. You need to control your emotions, control your life, have the best life possible. But I don't know. I think I'm getting really tired because there's gummies. Alright, there's my gummies. They are literally, I feel almost melted. See how easy this package to open. Sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're not. Wow, that was easy. Okay. Alright. The gummy gods are on my side, people. Say you're supposed to chew your food like 100 times. I think I chewed that like 3 times. In the flatlands, people. It was super flat. I think I just sniffed some salt up my nose. Sorry. Some sweat up my nose. My nose is burning. Oh, we got a cloud, people. We got a cloud. Praise the cloud gods. That was awesome. Also, we've been going an hour without having to reconnect. So that's awesome. The first half of this bike ride, it was just reconnecting every 10 minutes. It was terrible. Now, reconnecting, that's awesome. I go for the lemonade, lemon lime, Gatorade. Seems to work the best for me. My body thinks it's actual fruit. So when I drink it, it really does quench the thirst. It doesn't make me want something else to drink. Some other drinks, like fruit punch, I don't know why, they tend to make me a little bit more thirsty. They get kind of sticky in the mouth, which is kind of gross. Alright, we got our left turn coming up. We say bye to the interstate. Oh. I'll tell you what, my legs are not danger, but my legs are definitely getting sore. Sore legs, because that's very familiar to me. Painful legs, not familiar. So, try to avoid painful legs like the plague. I want them. I love soreness. Soreness is manageable. is, my mind starts to wander and my paranoia kicks in. And I start Googling shit. I'm like, that sounds bad. Even though it's nothing, sometimes you Google stuff and you're like, oh, thank God, I don't have that. Other times you Google stuff and they're like, well, it could be life-threatening. And you're like, God damn it. Why did I go to you, Google? It's just a headache. I can barely see my screen. I have the brightness turned quite low. Consumer battery, last time I checked, I was at 42%. Let's see where we're at now. 30. Let's see. 33. All right, so we almost used 10% battery. How many miles we got left? So we got 7 miles. 7 miles to go, people. We got this. We got this. Forgetting to make up a poll. Remember last time I was doing this, I could start a poll. Let's see. Start a poll. All right. There we go. Let's get that brightness all the way up. We're going to start a poll. Wait, I have to ask it. How does this polling work? Let's see. Ask the community. Ask my community. Okay, cycling. Cycling. Or cycling. Instagram. Craigslist. To make up a poll. There we go. Yes or no? Start that poll. Are you into cycling? Done. Click that poll, people. There we go. Alright, last time I did not know you could type in a question. I thought it was going to be auto-generated or something. Only about 6 miles left. I'll tell you what, it's a hot bike ride. Alright. Let's go. high diving board in the pond. Wow. Find out who lives there. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, I might need to eat my second pack of gummies. I am feeling very strange. You ever smell water? So I brought 48 ounces of liquid with me. Almost out. We have a total of like 7 ounces. Maybe more, maybe less. Going back down the hill when we started. Remember, we take every hill with joy. So we don't have hills. Trying to not get sweat all on the glasses. Sweat on the screen, it's really funny. Your phone starts doing stuff because the sweat acts like a fingerprint tap. I've had my phone sweat and send text messages before. Absolutely bizarre. Alright. What's the craziest pocket dial you've ever had? Craziest one I had was my phone opened Amazon and actually bought something from my Amazon cart. I was like walking along and all of a sudden I get an email. I look at the email, it says you bought something off Amazon. Luckily, it was something I was going to buy anyways. But before I knew it, my pocket had bought it for me. I was like, oh, that's hilarious. much power, so much wattage. Got another downhill. Let's do this thing, people. Get over to the Pioneer Park, Indiana. Take you guys on that ride. There's a hill there that's pretty amazing. I think we get to like 40 miles per hour, if I remember correctly. Just loop back around. Gonna be reconnecting every 5 minutes, so bear with me, people. It's gonna reconnect. Wow, I almost just dropped my water bottle. On this road the whole time right now. This road was put in last year. Absolutely amazing. Alright, let's check the heat index. Let's see how hot it is. Okay. Okay. All right, the heat index is 97 Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it's very hot. The heat index is basically temperature plus the humidity. That'll equal a heat index of 97 right now, so it's about 84 degrees, and I would guess it's about 70% humidity, so 97% heat index. This is probably the hottest bike ride I've been on in several months. I'm definitely feeling it. My body is literally like all the wind, instead of it cooling me down, is feeling very warm. And if I slow down a little bit, the wind starts to feel a little bit hot. My right toes are now numb. And my right toes get hot. If you guys ever have that, it might just be my shoes are bad, but driving really fast. He's coming over the line. Good old texting while driving. I'll tell you what. No. I was gonna joke. Stupid joke. It's very hot. It is very hot. Also, I'm realizing that because of the live stream, I'm not moving around as much. So sometimes I would cycle more like this, where my hands are gripping the middle of the handlebar. I just realized because of the live stream, I've pretty much been in this position the whole time, which is funny. I also cycle with gloves. I had to start doing that because the palms of my hands are getting super painful on the handlebars. So these are like lightly padded. The only funny thing about gloves for me is they hurt right there, right in between my thumb and my first finger on my hand. These gloves like dig in super deep, and so when I take them off, my hands feel sore for like an hour. I don't know, man. Everything about cycling you've done, you're just kind of sore, and you're a little bit euphoric, and you're a little bit proud. Okay, the dog was out this time. So I'm just gonna go fast. Uphill and you have downhill. The only time you stop pedaling is when you go downhill. And if you have no downhills, then theoretically your legs never stop pedaling. But you're not cranking as hard up hills. You're not standing up as much. You're not able to stand up and climb hills. I think it's so much fun. In fact, sometimes I'll just stand up on a flat and start cranking as hard as I can. Yeah, I was talking to my brother, Michael Hickey, and he was telling me that he has an app that allows him to have full camera controls, but also be live on out what app I can download that will allow me to be live and record through a camera app to get full camera stabilization and whatnot. So let me know in the comments if you know what app it is. I think he said the name of the app, but I forgot what it was. I'll have to ask him. I'm trying to get to the point where I have Insta360 that I'm recording this on live while I bike ride. So, alright, cycling update. We're less than a mile away. I feel pretty good. I drank a bunch of that water, that helped. This water bottle, it did a good job. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 stars. For the cap up here, it has a lock, but it also has an anti-drip feature built in. So you can squeeze it and drink out of it without locking it. So the locking feature is a little bit confusing while riding because you're wondering, do I need to lock it in order to keep it insulated? So I kind of wish there was no lock on here. It was just an easy squeeze, but putting it in a bag, you can lock it. It's slim, so it's not as thick, so you can really hold it in your hand. So it does a great job. And of course, I'll keep you guys updated in the future. I'll put a link in the description if you want to go check it out and buy it. I'm not sponsored by Camelback back, whichever one you call it. I wish I had a sponsor. This guy is broke. Absolutely broke, people. Sometimes it astounds me how some months I'm broke, and the next month I'm even more broke. And I'm like, how is this possible? How am I so broke? And then still getting more broke in the next month. I just cannot seem to get that money to roll in. But I believe in the universe. I believe in positivity. I just trust. Things always work out for me, so I'm not trying to say any problems. I'm just saying I'm broke all the time. Almost to the point where it's funny. All right. So we'll be coming up on the end of our 35-mile bike ride. Of course, I'm feeling better right now than I did 10 minutes ago, which is really funny because you're like, okay, the gummies definitely just kicked in, the Gatorade and the water, and now I'm coming to the end of my bike ride, and I easily feel like I could get in at least another 5 miles. But that could just be the euphoria kicking in. I think feeling that cycling euphoria as you come into these is palpable sometimes. Oh. Yeah, but my feet are sore, my hands are sore. I'm definitely ready to get off the bike. It's only getting hotter too. So, like 3 o'clock it'll be the hottest of the day. Okay. Holy moly, it's so hot. Wow. It is. It feels like 105 right here. I kid you not, it feels like 105. Alright, that was a live bike ride. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. You guys definitely helped out my bike ride, made me focus a little bit less on... Oh, there goes my sweat. It's zooming in. My sweat is zooming in, people. I told you it does crazy stuff. Oh my. Alright, look at that. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. It won't end. Come on, Pippa.
Go. That's very dangerous.
I get a weapon. I get a weapon.
All right.
Pippa.
Daddy.
Hold on, buddy.